You've got time to do that. But I didn't. I won't tonight either, probably. I might, because we talked about it so much. I'm lazy and I'm a procrastinator and I don't take care of myself. Don't look up to me though for that. Look, you know, equal. If you see things in me that, you know, you do yourself, just because I'm talking about them in front of 1,000 people, don't look up to me. Just see me as your equal. I am. Honestly, most of you are probably better than me. Except at having adorable children. My daughter's way more adorable than your daughter. I'm sorry. I know you think she's hot stuff, but whew, Alice, she's, oh my god, these fucking speedy champions. I'm too slow for this. Heart and a half in 2 rooms. But the point of it is, I'm not trying to be the realist streamer, which I get so much, which bugs me. Because there's days where I say things I don't want to say, or I change what I want to say because of the stream. It's true. There's days where I'm not honest, but I'm very judgmental of myself, and I make sure to apologize when I say when I'm wrong, and I make sure to, I don't know, I make sure I point out my flaws to myself and to you guys, and I try to, that's where I try to keep it real. I don't try to pretend like I'm awesome, like I'm perfect. Because I might start to believe it. And that wouldn't do anyone any good. Hey, Chase Pay. But I've definitely lied. Given a bullshit answer. Avoided the truth in the past. I don't like doing it. I was going to say I punish myself for doing it, but that seems weird and awkward, like I'm whipping myself. But it genuinely hurts me when I do it. When I'm dishonest with you guys, it's usually for a very good reason. And it's pretty rare. And by dishonest, I don't mean like I straight up said, you know, that I have 9 toes or tell you a fake story. I don't do that. That's not where I'm dishonest. It's like I said, I give you a bullshit opinion. I'll be honest with you, during the Afterbirth marathon, I was way too nice to this game because I didn't want to hurt anyone. I didn't want to hurt Cobalt. Probably shouldn't have said it now, but I did. It's way too kind. I was not pleased. I was very angry then. But the good thing that came from that was I'm not angry anymore, and I sat there thinking about it so much and how angry I was and how much I wanted to bitch about this game that over time I thought about it more and I realized the things they did didn't deserve as much anger as I was giving them. 569 from Ked. The feel stick. I'm not trying to get all emotional. Everyone has days where they're like, wait, where they're like, fuck it, and say shit they don't mean, beat yourself up. I don't beat myself up. Like I said, I don't carry much. Well, I don't carry it very long. I think about it, I talk about it, and I move on. Which is why we're talking about this right now. Is because all day I've wanted to talk about this because I felt really bad about this whole judging situation. Genuinely hurt my feelings that I judged somebody, and that didn't deserve it. Because I'll judge a motherfucker that deserves it. I judge every motherfucker who comes in here and drops a dank meme. I judge that idiot. And I don't feel guilty then. Because to me, that's sheepish behavior. Meme. But like I said, if you're going to judge a motherfucker, you better make sure you're better than them. $1 from Bernhard. Providing your streaming chat's interesting. And more Don't Starve tonight? Not tonight, no. We've already been going 7.5 hours. Well, thank you, Bernhard. I've talked about that one a lot. Yeah, the whole not understanding depression thing. It sounds so silly. I sound like an idiot, but... And I fight with people about this all the time. Like, I genuinely get in fights with friends, loved ones, because they get into a place, they get into a mood, they get... And I don't get it. I just... Like I said, when something bad happens, the first thing I do is look at all the good things. And I don't know why I'm wired that way, but I don't know why you're wired that way, and I don't understand why you're wired that way, and I really struggle to maintain relationships with people that suffer from depression because I'm just so confused by the idea of it. And I want to understand everything, which is why I talk about it a lot, because I want to know. I so badly want to know. Just so I can understand, because it's caused me problems since I've been a teenager, probably. When people start to actually experience genuine depression. It's probably one of the things I struggle with in life most is not the depression part, but just the fact that I want to understand things. I want to know how people are feeling, what they're thinking, why they're thinking it. All the time. It's annoying. Ask Grizz. I'm constantly trying to get her to talk. Sorry if that was too personal, Grizz. But in anything, everything. Stupid bullshit I'm trying to... Tell me more, tell me more. $5 from Azuma. Tonight's stream has made me feel a lot of things, but above all else, I can feel my testicles. Oh, that's the best donation I've received in a long time. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you very much for the $1. $5 and a seriously good laugh. $1 from Dark Shadow. Right, so I'm sitting here watching you and hunting wabbits and WoW. You're literally my sole entertainment. Thank you very much, Dark Shadow. I appreciate the monies. I want to relate other than understand. I guess you're right, Shavor. Yeah, I want to be able to relate. I feel like I I thought understand made sense. But yeah, I want to be able to relate. I want to know what it's like to be depressed. And I know that sounds terrible because there's so many people in here who probably suffer from depression that are saying, no, you don't. But I want to have a kid. I want to push a child out of my vagina. I don't have a vagina. I would grow one, get pregnant, and have a kid to experience that. I said the hardest thing about having a kid. I lied. The hardest thing for me, honestly, was the separation of an infant and a father. And I know it sounds ludicrous, but if there's any fathers in here, you understand what I'm saying. You cannot have the same relationship with your child as the mother does when they're an infant. You cannot have that relationship. Especially a breastfeeding mother, there's no way to have that relationship. Boom, 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 boom. They're breastfeeding packs for men. Come on now. Hanging bottles off my chest is not the same as breastfeeding. But really, I was super curious about the whole birthing experience, and of course I couldn't get 2 words about it out of my ex. I don't know, I'm weird. I want to know things. Well, thank you, Azum. I appreciate it, man. 569 from J-Man. Been watching you since Death Trap. Wish it was longer. You're a very genuine person, and that's the reason I love watching you. It's not much, but I know it helps you. 569 is a lot. Seriously. If everyone in chat gave me 569 right now, I'd go buy a Bentley. Thank you. $5 from Mr. Zev. I wouldn't buy a Bentley. I have no desire to own a Bentley. Mr. Zev, you cannot be better than someone else. You can be better at some things, but yeah, I know. Like, again, I know you know I know, but yeah, I'm just saying. And I realize that even more today, mister. You cannot be better than someone as a person. They have an electric ab thing that stimulates birthing pain? Sweet. Getting one. A Bentley with $15,488? Yeah, that'd be my down payment. And I'd borrow the rest. You can totally buy a used Bentley for $15K too. Worthless. Yay, penny tears. Probably against TOS glass, probably. Do y'all get rides in my car? Sure. 569 from Big Loser 99. Dick. Oh, fuck you. You're getting a Bentley now. I mean, we're still a couple donations short. And 569 from Mr. Windy Shorts. Bentley Fun Train. Dude, that'd be a fucking train. I'd write a book about it. There I was, all alone in my house, drinking an Arizona RX Energy, streaming video games on the internet to strangers, when the Bentley train arrived. I didn't know how to feel at first. I was excited. I was scared. I was nervous. It just kept rolling and rolling. Fuck the Bentley, buy a train. Sorry, I get carried away with things. I can't help it. I go too far, I say too much. What can I say? That's who I am. And like I say with life, the good parts of me outweigh the bad parts in my mind. That keeps me happy. Definitely things about myself I don't like. But there's a lot more I do. You enjoyed the RX Energy. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear it, because so many motherfuckers have bought RX Energies that didn't enjoy them. I'm starting to feel bad. 569 from Durandal. Choo choo. I was gonna try to come up with more to the Bentley train storyline, but I'm out. I can't believe how long I kept that story going to begin with. It's over. I appreciate those donations. Seriously, those are incredibly generous. You're all beautiful fucking people. I should do a I love my dick shirt. That's a good idea. 569 from Renegade. You could probably stream the birthing pain thing on creative if you pretend it's an arty thing. Well, I could like stream it on creative while also knitting. Then it would be creative. Like I could just hold 2 knitting needles and some. Do you knit with yarn? You crochet with yarn. You knit with... Is knitting yarn too? I don't know. Anyway, I could hold whatever required tools are necessary for knitting while experiencing birthing pain. And then my title would be like, Knitting a Pikachu whilst birthing. I think that would get shut down. Also, most of you probably missed my Cunfor stream this week with Excess Profanity and Darius Carlin, but apparently Twitch has made it so penis is not allowed in your title, but dick is. Now this really confuses me because my name was Dick and they made me change it. But somehow penis is worse. Twitch, consistency, please. We need consistency in our lives. You're confusing us. 169 from Fun Grandma Quarter Stash. Wait, Found Grandma's Quarter Stash. I read that totally wrong. Fund Grandma. Found Grandma's Quarter Stash. I don't have a whole 569, but hopefully this is enough to cover the book. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And 569 from J-Rag. Keep it chugging along. Chugga, chugga. It's just specifically the combination of dick and hammer. You think so, M2D? I don't know, man. I feel like if there's sadists and psychopaths that want to experience it, somebody's cornering that market at a reasonable price. You know there's a guy out there who makes a living off sadists. It's just a way of the world. The hammer is not my penis. I also don't hammer dicks. It's just a name. It's just a first name and a last name. Dick is a first name. Dick Cheney. Dick. I can't think of any dicks right now. I had a bunch the last time we went over this. It's a name. Hammer. A last name. MC Hammer. It's a great example. Dick Van Dyke. That's the good one. Is Darius here? Darius, I hope you're here. I love your face and your hair. Especially your hair. Mainly your hair. That's racist. Tricky Dicky. I don't run around hammering dicks. I'm pretty sure it still says that in my description somewhere. Do girls call me Dick Hammer? Multiple females have definitely called me Dick Hammer, yes. 569 from Time Bomb Ty. He wants to keep the Bentley train rolling. Only need about 2,000 more of those. The Bentley train. Thank you, Time Bomb. It says choo choo. Choo choo. Ah, there's Darius and his hair. Your hair's a little flat in that emote. Doesn't have enough body. Dick Johnson the third. Dick Johnson the girthy. My dick has never hit a nail? No, never. I thought maybe there was... I had to think about it to be sure, like, possibly a scenario where a nail hit my penis, but no. Neither way, and no nails have ever come in contact with my dick. As far as I'm aware. I did wake up on a hardwood floor naked once, so that would be the closest possible opportunity. I should have bought recycle for... I didn't even see it. Titties. And this is depths 2, isn't... Oh no, we got one more. 569 from Twisted Reaper. Can't let it die. Keep 'em wait. Keep 'em blank? Keep 'em girthy. Keep 'em... Girthy's not a banned word. Keep 'em... I got nothing. I don't know what you're trying to say there. I appreciate it, Twisted. One step closer to that sweet, sweet Bentley. Yes. Follow Darius Carlin. Unless you are evil. Follow Darius Carlin. He's going to make a song about me. And mainly about, actually about you guys and me. It's going to be about us as a family. They're going to make a song. They're going to make beautiful, beautiful music. Sweet harmony. Let's make beautiful music. Let's make sweet harmony. God, I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. I can't stop quoting All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's my #1 quoted movie on stream. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, maybe Waterworld, because I do say paper a lot. Too much. I light the fuse. I'm not 100% exactly who Darius has set up to work on my beautiful jam, but we're gonna get that bitch on iTunes. You wait. Okay, maybe not on iTunes. It's definitely an exaggeration. Let's make music together. 169 from Mr. Windy Shorts. This says Bentley Train. Windy Shorts isn't giving up. He's putting in extra work. A map. It's gonna be rockabilly. Is that what I'm getting from it? Sweet, sweet rockabilly. I can get down with some rockabilly. Not gonna lie. I'll slick my hair back. I tried that look once, like the full-on. I watched that movie with Shia LaDouche and fucking. I can't. I'm so bad at actor names. The guy that all the girls think is pretty was a movie about prohibition and moonshine making. You know what I'm saying? The one guy that all the girls think is dreamy. Mr. Windy Shorts also with the subscription. Thank you very much, Windy Shorts. Also, your name is great. Just throwing that out there. Top notch. Tom Hardy. That's the one. I watched Lawless and I was like, dude, Lawless hair is pretty sweet minus the shaved sides. I kind of want Lawless hair, and I tried it because I lived in Wisconsin and nobody knew me, so I was like, I can get away with being different and not being judged. And I'll tell you what, I can't pull it off. I wish I could. The greaser rockabilly look is pretty cool to me, but I can't do it. Did that really happen? Oh yeah. It definitely happened. It was a terrible, terrible time in my life. It wasn't that bad. I wanted it to succeed. Oh, you're talking about me in a ska band? Yeah, I was in a ska band too. We had one song. I don't remember. I think it was called Michael Jackson. I don't remember the exact name of it. I can't really discuss the lyrics, but it was about Michael Jackson. We had a sweet name. It was Furburger. I played the bass. I was slapping the bass, man. Is that song recorded on the internet? No, this was before the internet. Back when recording things on the internet was sort of difficult. And we were poor. Furburger, yeah, it's a sweet name, right? I know, top tier. Oh, I missed the guy that came up with the name for our band. He wasn't part of our band, but he was there when we decided we were going to start a band. He was hilarious, people. He would be so funny to have on cast. I wonder if he's still alive. You know you had good friends when you have to wonder whether or not they're alive. Quality folks. My brother played the guitar and sang, and his girlfriend played the drums, and other people you don't know were involved, clearly. Is there copyright on the name Furburger? We didn't copyright it, if that's what you're asking me. It wasn't Serious Band. Come on. We were gonna have Pasty play the trumpet, but we didn't make it very far. To be honest, our first song wasn't very ska at all, but we wanted to be ska, you know. It's where we wanted to get. Oh, that was confusing idea. Things are, oops. Chaos. Chaos. Twice as much fucking chaos. Mom's bottle of pill. Bemahama Sastius. Your name confuses my poor American brain, but I appreciate your support. And I hope you understand that reading is hard. Bob's brain. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Deedly deedly dee. Big ones, small ones. Some the size of your head. Alright, I really wanted to get something like significant here, but so far it's just mainly trash. The bean, very significant. Butt bombs, clearly game changing. I gotta stop though, I'm draining my machine dry. The Bible, money. One more. I said I gotta stop and then I did it again. Sack of pennies. Dessert. Alright, we're done. We quit. Two blank cards. Yeah, we dipped, so it duplicated everything in that room. Buy cards for 2 of diamonds? I can't afford that much money out of my machine if I want to continue to streak. Which I would like to. How's it going, Asper? My neck is killing me. I'm like sort of at a little bit of an angle here. Oops, I just walked into that. The house I want in a nicer area. Nope, it's literally kitty corner from where I live now. I love my town. There's nothing wrong with my town except the lack of work. But there's really nothing wrong. It's a very nice small town. It's where my family is. It's where I intend for my daughter to go to school. It's where I went to school. My mother went to school. I know it sounds fucking silly and terrible and like most of you would hate it, but for me it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful little village. Village of the Damned. Darius has been here. Caddy corner? Not kitty corner? When did this change happen? Why wasn't I notified? It's always been kitty corner where I'm from. Boom, boom, boom. How many people live here? I think we're just under 2,000 people. Somewhere in there. It's close enough to a lot of places that I don't think I'm like that guy just said, trapped in a small town. Like, Chicago's 2 hours away. Detroit's 2.5, 3. Indianapolis is 3.5. There's lots of smaller cities in between those, obviously, but it's not so small that I'm, like, trapping my daughter in secluded bumfuck nowhere where she's gonna spend the rest of her life in a trailer because she wasn't given an option or something along those lines. God damn it. I've left many times, but I come back because I like it here. Because it's calm, it's quiet. I don't have to fucking lock my doors or lock my car. I had a 65-inch TV delivered to my doorstep, and it sat on my porch for a day and a half because I was out of town. It didn't get stolen, it just sat there. I like that lifestyle. That's smaller than me, Dawn. My graduating class was 60-something. Can't believe I got double tapped there. Am I gonna die? I can't use my monkey paw unless I get a health up. I was really looking forward to using that or having that monkey paw to save my ass. We had a kid walk into our house drunk one time. We chased him down, pinned him to the ground, called the police. We were so angry because our dog went after him and he threw a bottle at the dog and it broke on the ground next to the dog. So we thought he was aggressive, but he was scared of the dog and he cried and he wept, and finally by the time the cops got there we let him go. He was just a drunk kid. He thought he was walking into his girlfriend's back door. Yeah, that slipped out or in. The $3 breakfast is also an option here. That's what I was looking for. I had somebody walk in my house while I was streaming once. Still no idea who it was. Well, I have ideas. I shouldn't say that, but I never did find out for sure who walked in my house. I wouldn't have noticed that they were in my home if not for the fact that they left the door open and the wind blew and slammed my door. Like, made my door slam. Like, my door was shut, but it's a, you know, bedroom doors don't fit in the door jamb as well as, like, front doors do, especially on older homes. I was like, is my front door open? And it was. I didn't cock my gun. No. I pulled out my flip phone to call the police. What did I run over? Just burn all my health again. Pacific Town? Is that a term? I mean, people still get arrested in small towns. They still break the law in small towns. Good, Dylan. How are you? Why do you have your door unlocked? You don't get it? I mean, why do you lock your door? Usually it's because it's just something you do. Something you were brought up doing. I never have. I never think about it. I don't walk in my house and think, oh God, I need to lock my door. I bumped a poop. I'm just on fire right now. I guess 8 hours in. Starting to falter. So drunk kids don't wake you up? That's a good excuse. Sort of like my seatbelt. I used to be like super programmed to always wear my seatbelt. And then I had a car where the seatbelt would fall into this really weird, awkward part of the seat that I couldn't reach it. So sometimes I just legitimately couldn't get my seatbelt unless I pulled over and got out of my car. So I got really bad about putting on my seatbelt now. Now I always forget my seatbelt. Just because of that one vehicle that retrained my brain to think seatbelts are too hard. Oh, fuck seatbelts. They're hard. I don't like them. And now I always forget my seatbelt. Boom, boom. People are truly fucking stupid. I mean, I rode Harleys for 9 years. That probably didn't help my seatbelt mentality either. The whole, like, riding a two-wheeled death trap. I definitely support seatbelts. Before people start getting all into it, wear seatbelts. Don't ride motorcycles. If you do, wear a full face helmet. Unless you're fucking wild and crazy kids. In which case, do you. Actually, you know what? Actually, just do you regardless. Let's not do each other. Don't. But why not? Because if we do each other, someone's gonna get feelings for one another, and then the feeling's not gonna be mutual, and someone's gonna fuck up, and then we won't be able to hang out like this. Let's keep it strictly friendly, all right? Dude. Why didn't I get the golden key? Because I was done with that room. I had enough. It would have cost me 1 key to get the golden key to get the 2 keys. I didn't even really care. Friends with hooker benefits? I've never done friends with benefits. Well, I mean, technically, I've never done friends with benefits. I've definitely been in some just relationships where we said it was a relationship, but one or both of us knew that relationship was a bad idea. So that's basically friends with benefits, right? Do I feel better tonight? I mean, I feel fine. I'm all good in this hood. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm burning out now, though. You guys have talked me to death, and we've been streaming for 8 hours. It's about that time. This may be the final countdown. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Can we stay friends, but can you at least put a finger in your belly button? I mean, you better have just showered, because belly buttons get BO. Like, really bad. Some people's belly buttons. Not everyone's belly button experiences extreme BO, but belly buttons are a prime locale for stink. Trust me. I've been into some weird shit, and belly buttons can be rank. So, I don't want a stink finger from touching your button. Also, I'm going to press a little bit so you get that weird feeling where you're kind of paranoid your stomach's going to tear. Yeah. It won't, don't worry. Take it easy, Durandal. Thank you for everything, man. Your button is horrid? I believe you. I feel like you're the kind of guy that would have a stinky belly button. Is that the weirdest thing I've ever said to you, Drop the Lurcore? I hope so, because it was pretty weird. I don't know what qualities you might have had that would lead me to believe you have a stinky belly button, but I know things about people. I can tell by the way they type that they've got a stinky belly button. Your belly button smells like flowers? When I was in kindergarten, a kid told me fart petunicas, which I realize they're not petunicas, but it was extra funny, and me and my mom and brother said it for years growing up because of this kid that said fart petunicas. Smells like fart petunicas. He would say it all the time. It was adorable. And even in kindergarten, I knew he was special. He was a special child. He taught me how to swing, though, so a lot of respect for Drew. I'll never forget his name, or his face, and his fart petunicas. Oh no, backwards. You had an infection in your belly button? I have a little belly button crease that lint likes to get trapped in. And I always get freaked out that it's going to, like, turn into something. It's going to grow. It's going to get infected, pretty much. Which causes for some serious belly button cleansing. I have a belly button douche, actually. You can order them on Amazon. They're pretty handy for deep belly button cleaning. Who is Wick? In Rich Wicks? Witwix, and it's W-I-X. We did it! Uh-oh, I got lost. Wish you could get IM errors. I don't have a belly button douche, chat. I don't... I like to really fuck with your head sometimes, but in this moment, as the stream is about to come to a close, I would like to inform you that I don't have a belly button. I'm never worried about belly button infections. I just wanted to weird you all out. I apologize. Cleanliness is, if you really want to be weirded out, cleanliness is not something I pride myself on. I did shower today, though. Look at how long my hair is. It's glorious.